Good morning, I'm RJ Baxter, your out-of-the-box lender with your Saturday strategy. This week, I want to talk about a hot topic in the real estate industry, and that is assumable loans. This is where your buyer takes over the loan for the seller that's at a much lower interest rate than what we have right now, which sounds appealing, and it's awesome if your buyer can qualify for this, but there's a few pitfalls to keep in mind and things to watch out for. So the first thing to know is that the assumable loan has to go through the bank that currently holds the loan. So it's really important, especially as a seller, to verify what those terms are or how the bank handles their processing. How long is it going to take? Do they actually allow assumptions? Because even if the loan is assumable, sometimes banks don't in reality allow it. So that's something important to check on ahead of time before advertising this on a listing. The other thing too is to verify what the process looks like. We have someone recently that ended up coming to us for a traditional mortgage with current terms instead of the assumable loan, because they found out that the bank required, first of all, that they had to mail a package to the buyer. The buyer then had to fill out the package by hand, nothing online. They couldn't upload any documents or anything like that. They had to mail everything back, old-fashioned style. And then it was between a 30 to 45 day processing time to just get an answer if they were approved or not. I mean, absolutely crazy turnaround times. So if your seller is cool with that, and if the buyer's okay with it, that might work. But here's another thing to know too, is that a lot of these banks are looking for reasons to deny the loan. They don't want to reaffirm or keep that 3.5% or 3% loan going, because they know that if that's paid off, they can then go lend that money out at 7%, let's say. So we're hearing about situations where people who could otherwise be approved are getting denied, and these banks are coming up with reasons for them to be denied. We had one in particular where the bank denied them for the loan. They came to us to do the traditional, the current terms mortgage, and they qualified. They qualified no problem, despite the interest rate being a lot higher. There's no reason why they couldn't have qualified for that assumable loan too, because those terms were much better. But regardless, the bank found a reason to deny them. So these are things to keep in mind. And again, that being said, if your buyer can get that assumable loan, that is awesome, because it's going to be way better than any kind of terms that any bank can get right now. But just watch out for these pitfalls going in. So I hope that helps you out as you're out there navigating the landscape right now. If you see that advertised on a listing, or if your seller mentions that they have an assumable loan, you know a little bit about some of the questions to ask and things to look out for. Now, if you come across any buyers that need help with the pre-approval this weekend, just give me a call. That's why I'm here. Always love to answer your questions, and have a great rest of your day. Thanks a lot.